What's going on, everybody? We are live. Let me just make sure my audio is alright. I know it likes to be a little weird sometimes. But uh well, since last time, well, I guess not since last time, but since I was running the server before, I've added this, put a little ramp there. We dug out quite a bit more. So, we're getting we're getting pretty good on this. I still want to take this out further than I've laid out, but we got to get this all. Damn it. All right, fellas. Let's see. Oh, uh-oh. Why? Guess that makes it kind of hard to see what I was explaining. But, anyways, we added this elevator here. I still got to get power to it. But, is there volume? You guys hear me? That's so weird. It shows that my audio is being picked up. But, why can I not hear? This is so weird. Let's see if we can hear the engines. No? No audio? Why does it show my audio being captured? Alright, let's see. This is so weird. Okay. I don't know what's going on here, fellers. Anyways, we're just gonna start digging. If you can't hear me, I apologize. I don't know what's going on with my audio. But we're going to see. We'll use the little smaller one. That's not the smaller one. Smaller one. And the smaller one. And we'll just start over here. Well, yeah, 'cause I don't think this will go over. I kind of need to make room for. Oh, that was very much the wrong way. I mean, it's not, but I also really don't have room to turn around in here. Or see, might need to just get a loader out. Get one of our loaders out and see if we need to just use that. That'd probably be the best option. I don't want to, but we might got to. If I can get up the hill. I still need to figure out power for that. Alright. Hopefully this spawns in the right way. While we're waiting, let's see. Power. I need a. No, I don't need a cable, but I have one anyways now. 2 times speed. Let me see. Okay, that's not the right way, but it'll work, I guess. I'm wondering if this will power all of my conveyors. Or really? Let's see. Can we go from there, maybe? Alright, that's kind of silly looking, but hopefully that doesn't overload. Why won't that turn on? Did that just overload? No. Why in the world? This should be going on. Why is that not going on? This rate. Let me see. Pylon 54. Put that right there. What? That's so weird. I don't know why this is being so janky. That should definitely be working. That's gonna suck if I have to put it all the way. I should really build a staircase probably. Well, let's see if we can take this over here and maybe connect it to. I mean, I guess I really don't need the power right now because I'm not going to be using it, I don't think. We'll figure it out later. We will figure it out later. Should be able to reach that. Barely. Try and dig out some more of this here. So I can back them up further. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to though, unfortunately. We might gotta get the big boy out. I think that's probably what we're gonna have to do here, fellers. Yep. Alright. Take him out, put that guy. Hopefully this is the right way. Kinda hate that it does that. Nope. Alright. Oh, that's a horrible spawn. See if I can maneuver my way out of this. Come on. You can do it. Come on, feller. Let's get it. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna take a couple scoops out. Wish there was a way to set like your default camera view, because it is so annoying having to change it every time you respawn a vehicle. That's definitely costly damages. The only thing I don't love about this is I can't see my grade, like, very well. Let's see if I can dig out a little more right here. Nice. I'll have to try and figure out how to maneuver this vehicle or this rock truck around now. Ooh, we gotta dig that out and then we can get it back in here. Should be able to at least. Might need to make this ramp a little wider so that I can use it as a turning point a little better. That's alright, we got it. Yo, Harry, what up? It's been a minute, dude. On. Yeah, this area is way too tight right now. Might gotta bring the roller over here. Alright. We maybe make it up that now. wish the lights in this game did more. Alright, let's check out if we can get back here a little better. That should work. Maybe bring the roller over if I can make it. We're pretty much full anyways, but might need to bring the loader over to clear that out a little better. Get it back down to proper grade. But for now, we'll see how this does. See if we can at least get our truck back in there a little better. Dig that out a little more. We probably ought to just bring the loader. Question is, which loader do I want to bring? Probably the little guy. I don't think I'll be able to maneuver the 2335. Get that a little out of the way. Yeah, I definitely won't be able to maneuver that big guy. See where my 0 is set in this. Alright, so reset our 0 there so we can actually follow grade. Man. This thing is so tiny, dude. Why does it say I still have a full bucket? This thing's so small it can't even dump its bucket properly. Let's see how this is lining up with the dirt. like it's doing okay. I really wish they had more lighting options. Like, they don't even have lighting poles or anything. Like, it's pretty much just vehicle cab. I guess that's alright. I mean, go. I might need to get rid of this dump truck and bring the big loader in. This is not cutting it at all. Set our bucket down. Turn it off. Get in here. Turn our lights off. I don't know if the lights actually affect the battery of the vehicle, but I really don't want to be spending more money on replacing batteries if it does. So we're just gonna go ahead and not risk it. I don't even know how much batteries are in this game, but I mean, honestly, I have 200,000. It probably wouldn't matter that much, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, let's actually get this out of the way. And by out of the way, I mean magically restore it to our ginormous pockets that literally hold everything. Get the loader out. I really didn't want to. And of course it spawned in the wrong way. And the GPS is reset. That's so annoying. Alright, let's get turned around, if we can. And we'll dig out some of this earth here. Alright, let's reset GPS real quick. I think honestly that might be... The only downside is, like, you have to change your entire camera view when you're, like, backing up. It's not just tilting your head. Kinda really sucks, but we make do. Get some more room out here. I don't even know if, yeah, you can't really even, like, I can't even turn my player's head fast enough while I'm backing up. I guess backing, you can't really see anything out of this machine anyways. It's fucking ginormous. Yeah, we really got to get this area excavated so that we can move our batch plant, or our wash plant. That's really like all that I'm needing done right now is just moving the wash plant. Alright, this is kind of annoying. We're gonna try and make this work. Probably should have waited to build the ramp, but I kind of really wanted it. I was gonna try and speed things up by using the excavator, but honestly, these big machines just, they're so much more worth it than trying to use the smaller machine and set it straight into a conveyor. I don't know what I was thinking. All I know is I probably weren't. Alright. Still getting the hang of the GPS type deal going on, but we'll get there. I mean, it's definitely coming out pretty flat. Pretty level, I guess I should say. It can be flat and completely out of level at the same time. Man, I really need to wash these things. We are playing on hardcore, so vehicle breakdowns should be like high. Yeah, I've not had one yet. Cross my fingers, knock on wood, that it doesn't happen anytime soon. But it's kind of weird that it's like on the hard settings of the game, and it's just not. And it's just not happened at all. I mean, I'm definitely glad it hasn't happened. But at the same time, kind of suspicious. I think the biggest thing is getting this place properly excavated so I can rebuild my plant out of the way and maybe put my plant over in this corner. I'm not sure. I'd really like to, but I also, like, once I get this all excavated, it'll be maybe a different story, but I'm kind of thinking of moving this to the corner and then having this kind of stay as the main feed, but maybe turning it to go out this way so I can just drive straight in, dump like right here somewhere in the middle, drive straight out, loop back around. I think I'm gonna work my way up towards the mountain, cut shelves all in that mountain, but I also kind of want to, if I can get people in here, I would like to be able to run crews on both, going up and down. But I've got maybe 8 or 10 people in the Discord that I set up for this server, and not a single one of them's played on the server yet, so it's kind of annoying. But I also really don't have a schedule for when I play, so it's understandable at the same time. It's kind of my own fault. but it's also like I announce an hour or two ahead of when I'm gonna play or when I'm gonna be able to get on. See, this is kind of the goal here, is to just be able to dump it. I wonder if that actually went onto the conveyor and is just sitting there. Kind of. Kind of. Definitely not really. Kind of had a feeling that was going to happen though, with how big the bucket is on that thing. Maybe need to build a little hopper setup to feed into here. Build a big old hopper mat or something, I don't know. I still got to figure out power for right here. I'm wondering if that's too far. Looks like it, yeah. Let me see if I can put another pylon. Ah, excuse me. See if I can maybe get that to go. See if that's too far or not. No, I don't want to have to put a pylon right there. Dang it. Well, let me see. I know it's gonna be kind of wacky, but maybe, just maybe. Alright. Not gonna be too far. Why won't it turn on? No, that probably puts me over my power usage. Maybe I'll just put a little solar panel or something down here. Give this thing its own individual power. Just kind of tuck it right here in this corner out of the way. Let me see. Power, solar panel. Definitely don't need that dirt. Why is that so weird? I guess maybe it's not. Let me... Boop, boop. Boop, boop. See if I can get rid of this real quick. Right, quick! So... Okay, that's bigger than it looked. That's weird. Why does it sound like... Why does it sound like that's moving? Whee! No, that's only... I just wasted that money, huh? Yep. Damn it. Power... 500 kilowatt. Go ahead and sell that small one, that sucks. On. Let's see if this drops. Nice. Alright, so now I just need to get rid of this. Unfortunately, that excavator is way too big to be dumping right here. Kind of sucks, but maybe we'll get another grid set up and put a hopper system or something down. Let's see what we can do with that. Sell all this. Sell the, well, I probably should have kept those. Let's see, what do I need? Oh yeah, I actually need one of those now. Straight 8 meter. Alright. There we go. I'm curious though, now that it's running, if it will feed that a little better. Is that still working? No, why is this? No! I have to move this again. Guess I can't dig too close to this, huh? Alright. Pipeline. I need a left joint. Left. Hopefully was the right one. There we go. This one. Oh. Pump will work if placed here. So now we need, I think that's 2 meter. Straight. I hope it is not. Pipe oil, so not, nope, don't do that. Need a 4. Need to get this, that, and that's probably too far now. Yep. Okay. Buildings, concrete, polished concrete. Let's do a block, a wall. Get a I did sell that, huh? So cool. Just constantly sell everything I end up needing. On? On. Let's go, boy. Alright. So now we can continue digging. I really don't have like a solid plan on how I want this plant to be set up. It works fine right now. It's like really not a huge deal to not change it. But at the same time, like I really want to change it. I really want to change it. Like terribly bad. Let's get back on flat ground so I'm not digging. of that. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Making some decent headway up here. However, God, I really need to get used to driving in this, but it's just so dumb without, like, proper headlights. And, like, not really being able to change your camera view fast enough. Like, I know I could change my sensitivity, but then I run the, you know, like I've got my mouse and then I've got my joystick that also controls my camera. And it just seems like it's kind of dumb. I don't know. Shouldn't. I don't know, one of these buckets, though, takes out a lot of earth. What the hell was that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lighting options would be cool. Because I'm pretty sure there's only one, and it's wall lights. And I don't want to build a wall right here. Why can I not back up? So little room, so much machine. And this GPS really is a game changer though. Like it makes making this level so much nicer. Like almost to the point of not even really needing a roller other than, you know, getting out, like really fine tuning it, but terraforming locked. That's kind of nice that it just goes into the side. Whoa there, fella. I think when the material hits concrete, it disappears, it like deletes it, but I don't know if they changed that recently or not. I know someone told me it used to, but I don't know firsthand. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but not really, because if you dump dirt on concrete in real life, it just piles up on the concrete. It's kind of weird thing to add into the game. I don't know if it's something with the code or whatever. but really need to get some excavation around that pole. I don't know what my plans are for this. It'd be really nice to get at least one or two other people in here so that I could just like kind of see how well it runs with more than one person, but beggars can't be choosers. And I don't mind playing alone. Kind of almost preferable in a sense of I don't have to worry about other people going off of what I'm wanting done, you know, but at the same time, having someone to help would be magnificent. Make sure I get all them pixels up there. Ooh. We're so close to getting this area big enough to like turn around without a hassle. But at the same time, oh so very far. What? Why is that being weird? That said I was 70 centimeters high? Getting somewhere. We're making progress. You know, honestly, for only one person playing like an hour at a time, come quite a ways. This has progressed fairly decently. Without like an actual plan, without an actual like plan of what I want done for the hour. I just kind of, I don't know, I feel like I just kind of start the game up and then decide as I'm playing what I want done. And then it changes every 3 seconds too, so that's also really neat. Like, oh, I could do this, and then I'm like, oh, but I should probably do this, and then see if I can do this without. Why does it say I'm overloaded? That conveyor just like too full? constant overload. I think that conveyor is just too full. Wonder if I need to add a hopper back here. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Whatever it was, that was weird. It is kind of nice though to not have to turn all the way around. I might actually add a hopper right here. Seems like it would do so much good for me. Well, we are coming up on our 1 hour mark, and that is about how long I like to play. I just feel like it gets a little too much after a while. But we might keep going a little bit longer. I don't know, we'll have to see how I'm feeling here in just a minute. It is getting a little aggravating having to make so many minute little turns. So I don't know. Maybe just bring the roller over here and go check my wash plants and see how much more I've got going, but we'll play for a little bit longer. Alright, let's check these wash plants here while we're kind of in a down moment. That's a lot of dirt coming through and it's helped tremendously. We've only gone through 300. Dang, son. Gotta get them numbers up. I probably have about 3,000 more of each. Not quite. Ruby ore, yes. Pay dirt, a little bit of pay dirt got through. That's alright. God, I love how much gold this produces. That's probably another maybe 150k just in the gold. I think I was way off. Another 450k. I don't know how I got. Oh, look at that little baby. I forgot he was over here. Cutie. Little cutie patootie. Uh, that's weird. Can I wash this? Why does that look so dirty? Nope. Wash this entire machine just from spraying the bucket. Let's go. God, that looks so pretty. I love this color scheme. It's why? You guys hear that, right? It sounds like the tracks are spinning like minutely. I mean, if you're gonna move the machine, you may as well just dig for me. If you're gonna haunt my machine. May as well. Definitely would have broke a leg. I haven't painted this. Should I paint this one? I don't know if I want to keep that machine. Like, it's nice for the corners, like the baby stuff, but like honestly, why? Why does the shovel make more dirt? That's so, like, shovel digs. Shovel dig. I've got a ton more money for concrete blocks now. Lord knows we need them. Uh, I was gonna try and do a thing where I did a row of regular concrete blocks for how high the dirt was, but I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of just want it looks so grungy. I think I kind of want to just like I mean, I guess it doesn't look that bad. Just switches the black lines for the white lines. I don't know. Pretty much the same thing. I should probably put slope on this wall so I don't have to jump up it. One of these days. Over excavate a little bit. We're not going to look at that. But we're getting very close. I don't know how much further I actually want to go out this way. Maybe I'll just go to like this tree right here. This tree. That's a massive area for a wash plant. Let me buy some more concrete. Polished concrete. Buy. We'll buy 100. Go to town with 100 blocks. Boop, boop, bippity boppity boop. Where's that tree? I didn't realize how much higher up in elevation this was. Alright, so here lies wash plant. And then, I don't know, should I take it out as far as it takes to run the whole machine, or run this whole thing out? What? I wonder if this looks pretty dark. That might be iron right here. What is that? That is iron. I guess not really iron, it's metal. It's aluminium too. Put the cables back. I'm done with power for a bit. Can't decide. Do I want to try and take? That's a long. I'm definitely not going to make it out that far. I don't think this will ever go back down to that elevation. Unless I dig out like this whole mountain, which I mean, honestly, one day probably. But I really just want to get this dug out. Is that all the further it is? Yeah, that is. Alright. That machine is just so massive, it looks like it's way less earth than it is, but it's still so much earth. You guys saw that. It's moving on its own. There's like, I mean, it's not smooth. Maybe that's what it is. That's probably what it is. But like, that machine is just so massive, it makes it look like it's not that much, but then you come over here, and it's like, I don't know. I'm thinking we'll probably call this an episode though. I don't want to spend too much time because I upload all of my streams to YouTube as well. Um, and I like to kind of keep them right around the hour mark just so they're not too long for a YouTube video. But let's see, we'll sell kind of want to see how much the difference is before I call it a night. We'll get, wish I had a full stack. 325. We got 324. That's about as perfect as we're gonna get. So 10,000, 60,000. It is very much worth it. So that is diamond. Okay, let's compare if we have a close amount. No, but we can still, well, I guess. 1,300, it's about 4 times, so let's see. 44,000, 60, yeah. A quarter of the diamond, or rubies, is worth, what, 15,000 more? 17,000 more? Yeah, well worth it to wash them all. It takes forever. I mean, honestly, I could split this up into like 5 different machines for each ruby and diamond, but seems kind of dumb to do that. Especially when I mean, honestly, it might be worth it, but just so tedious putting them all in there and then splitting them all up and then, you know, blah 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 blah. But definitely worth it to wash them. Put that one out. Put those in and those in. So, I mean, it is nice that they just kind of passively go. I just wish that the wash plant would wash them and not just pay dirt. I'm wondering, actually, factory production. So gold, diamond, ruby, silicon. I'm wondering, because I have a wash plant right now and it washes everything and sends it through. But I'm wondering if it would. I don't think it would. Metal sorter. No. It doesn't look like there's any way to automatically wash. I don't know. I might have to look up on the Discord what the sluice box does. If it actually washes them to their refined state or not. But anyways, I feel like we've made fairly decent progress. We got this whole area dug out. We got another conveyor line built so that, I was trying to jump up there. We got another conveyor line built so that we can dump a little bit quicker than driving all the way back to the hoppers. I might, next episode, probably extend this ramp out, get this area with the big guy, take my big haul truck over here, load him up, bring him across the ramp, dump him, start hauling balls on that area, hoping somebody will take me up on my offer and actually play on the server, get the loader to continue this way, get the excavator going. But that is all for another day. Thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate the support and see you next episode. Don't forget to check out the episode on YouTube if you missed it and any prior episodes on YouTube. This is episode 5 right now, so got about 4, maybe 5, 4.5 hours worth of gameplay on there currently, and this will bring it up to about 6 hours, I believe. So make sure to check out where we started from, what we started with, yada yada yada. Thanks for watching. See you next time.